Hello, I thought I'd come on today and share not only the stamps that I'll be using in the next online hobby art class, but I would share what I've made as well. So I'm saving this first part of the video and then I'll tag on another video with what I've made. This one is Lino cut hairs. This is the main stamp set that we'll be using and it is called Lino cut hairs, and absolutely love this. I think it's going to be very versatile as well because they'll fit on ATCs. It'll make some great journal pages, so not just cards. Yeah, I just really love the style of it, and it reminds me of a few years ago I used to get the bus into work, and it was quite a long bus journey, but it's through some lovely countryside, and there used to be hares boxing in the fields. So yeah, I think that's lovely. And there were two optional sets as well. So Jenny from Hobby Art always uses one main set to make the cards, but you can add on, and she'll tell you what those stamp sets are, but they are optional, so you obviously don't have to buy those. There were two, the other one was out of stock, but this was my favourite one anyway, because I really like the silhouettes of these flowers and obviously the toadstools, and we've got an extra hair on this one, and this one is called Hedgerow Hare. I can't remember what the other set was. I might get that one, but like I said, this is my favourite anyway. I usually go for the extra set or sets just depending on budget at the time. And this time we've got the card pack, but we've also got a pad, a notepad. Okay, so I've opened that off camera because obviously the rustly plastic bag. I noticed that we've got a little circle of masking, so that means we'll be doing some masking, and I'm guessing that's going to be sun or a moon. Yes, so we've got this notepad. Excuse my scruffy desk. And obviously this must be the cover to it, and yeah, so that will be something a bit different. I know previous classes, which I haven't actually done yet, have done some Christmas baubles. I think that was like the last class, which I couldn't go to, or I couldn't watch because I was doing something else. But I have bought the stamps, just not the ticket for the class yet, which I might go back and do. But yeah, so that's something different, a nice notepad to make. I'm hoping that I might be able to get some more of those and make Christmas and birthday gifts. So stay tuned and I will come back with the cards and the notebook that I've made.
And here is what I made at the workshop. So there's lots of different cards that Jenny makes, and she shares all the examples in the Facebook group, but we basically make one card, then we have a break, then we make the second card, then we break for lunch, and then we make a third card or project. Now I haven't done the notebook yet, but this is what I did do. So this is the one we started with, so quite simple, very pretty though, but it was a nice sort of gentle start to the workshop. I've used a sentiment from another stamp set, which is, I think, still on my desk. Yep, so that's actually from this one, which is the Seen It sentiments. So you get lots in there. I do love using those. Yeah, so like I said, really simple. Pen border around the edge. We've stamped this slightly outside of the square. And yeah, I've already used 3 colours. The black, I think this was peeled paint maybe, or it might have been one of, actually I think it was this, it's the Shady Lane in the Versifying Claire. And then I think this background was Scattered Straw, and there's another one which I can't recall off the top of my head, but it might have been the Antique Linen, I think. Yeah, so it's the Antique Linen and the Scattered Straw for that one. This one slightly more complicated. So we've used the 2 sets in this one. We've got, you'll see some script as well in the background. So I've got this stamp set which contains the script, and the rest are from those two sets, apart from again the sentiment I've used out of the Seen It sentiments. Again, not too many colours. This is the fired brick. This is a couple of different greens. I think this was the tumble glass. And then we've got Shady Lane, and I think it's probably peeled paint from the Distress Oxides, which I think that one is probably my favourite out of the two. And then we made this sweet little book. So it did come with a ribbon, but I chose to change it and use some string just to make it a bit more rustic. Again, I've used one of my favourite sentiments from that set of the Seen It sentiments. Stamps, the other stamps are from the kit, and it just opens up like this. And again, another sentiment from that same set which says delight in the beauty that surrounds you. We've got our two hares in the middle, and obviously had to use some toadstools from that set, and it's also decorated on the back. So we've got this hare leaping into the picture, and then sort of a view of the hills with some trees, and then our hare here maybe looking up at that flower there. On the other side I did do it as if the hare was looking down at the toadstools, and this one's looking up at the greenery and the flowers. I'm really pleased with how they turned out, and there are loads more as always that I want to have a go at. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a thumbs up, and I'd love to read your comments. Until next time, cheerio.